Just going to run through the advert text. When you go to put the text on your advert, it's worth giving it some thought beforehand and just preparing it. We always recommend that you type it out first in a word processor such as Word or Notes if you're on an iPad. Really give it a lot of thought. Give it a meaningful heading. Don't just put for sale. I mean, when the ads go out on the newsletter and on Twitter, or people search the ads, the first thing they're going to see is the heading. So you need something in there to grab their attention. If you just put for sale, it doesn't mean anything, and they'll probably just look over that advert. When you get to the advert text, so you type it out first. Really give it some thought. Get as much in there as you can. You've got 700 words, so include experience. If it's a horse, obviously, what it can do, what it can't do. You've really got to try and sell it. Don't forget to put the price. A lot of people think about the advert and then forget to put the price. That has to be included in the text. And if you've left it on the default setting, which will hide your name and phone number, but you would like to still include a phone number, just add the number under the advert, and it's very clear there. Once you've done that, you can simply copy and paste the text into the ad. Don't bother with any formatting. Just check the paragraphs and punctuation, and check the spelling, because it always looks better. But don't bother using bold and underline or italics, because that will be stripped out when you put it into the advert, so that won't be included. Try to avoid being aggressive. I know people get very irate over time wasters, but at the end of the day, you do want to sell it, and if you have an aggressive advert, it can put off genuine buyers. They're so scared of being a time waster, they may not even contact you when they could have been the perfect person. So it's very difficult to get that balance right, but it does pay to try and make it an attractive ad. One final thing is, don't type it all out in uppercase or text talk. It's very hard to read. If you compare the two adverts, there's exactly the same wording. One's easy to read, one's very hard to read. It's just basically shouting at people without taking a breath, and people tend to look at that and they won't read through the first line. So definitely one to avoid. Once you've got your text, you can simply highlight it all, copy and paste it into the form, and we'll do the same with the heading. Doing it that way, you've had time to think about it. You've also got a copy if you've saved it. If anything goes wrong or you want to re-advertise, you've got exactly what went out on your advert. So it's always worth doing that and putting that thought into it beforehand.